Good evening, Libra. I have a general collective reading for you. Before I begin, let me state that because this is a general collective reading, it will not apply to each and every Libra watching, nor every cross watcher, so only take what resonates with you and please leave the rest for someone else. This is also a timeless reading, so it's not important that you see it close to when it was created. It's just if you come across a reading and something speaks to you, you get an intuitive nudge, that's a sign there's a message in that video for you. And Tarot is genderless, so the roles can always be swapped. What Tarot picks up on is energy, either masculine energy or feminine. So if you feel like one person resonates more with you than someone else, then that is you. So you'll just have to find what resonates with you, if indeed the video resonates with you, but you'd have to find what resonates with you specifically. So the first thing I started off with is 3 major theme cards. I asked Spirit what needed to be brought up to you. And normally I don't like to spend a lot of time reading from a booklet, but there are some really profound things that I believe Spirit wants you to know, Libra. So let me start with the first, which is centering. So there is a great need for balance at this time. So try to have as much focus on your balance as possible. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe somewhere in the spread I saw another card similar to centering. I'll have to see if that's correct. But whenever I get 2 or more cards with a certain idea or message on it, that to me gives it added emphasis because Spirit is really wanting you to be aware of this. So as far as centering goes, let me find, there was a particular passage I wanted to read to you. The centering card invites you to align with your core essence and go forward in life from a strong position of unification. The temptation to define our reality through family, job, or achievements can distract from our spiritual essence and clip the wings to our freedom. Life is constantly changing and calls on us to be flexible and centered to survive. By following attention inward, you gain strength to act as opposed to react to external influences. So I think that's really important. There's going to be a situation for some Librans that's going to require you to be very centered and very balanced. And so Spirit is giving you a heads up. Prepare for this. Nature was another card I pulled, as far as just the overall major messages for you, Libra. And from this particular card, let me see. It states, when the quickening pace of technological culture and urbanization, our connection with nature has severely eroded. And yet, it is Mother Nature who provides us with so many gifts by putting us directly in touch with the season cycles and bounties of life. By observing and honoring the sacredness of nature's kingdom, we gain a fuller understanding of what it means to be united through our connection to the universe and the cosmos. So it's important that we remain united at this time and connected to nature. Nature is one of the best ways that you can connect to Source. And so by connecting with Source, Libra, by being centered and grounded, it's going to allow you to achieve what it is you're wanting to achieve. And then peace is the last card. And it seems like it would be very self-explanatory, but there was something quite beautiful in this passage as well. And again, I won't read the book for any of the other cards. It's just, this really struck me what I saw here, and I felt like it was important for you to hear it from the book directly. If I can find peace. Okay, let's see. It says, thoughts have the power to free or enslave the thinker. The quality of your thoughts are mirrored by your reality, in turn affecting your potential to experience real and loving peace. One of the first steps on this journey is acceptance. So be aware of any potentially paralyzing thoughts, such as a judgment or criticism. Now, I believe also there is another, yes, there is a card of acceptance. So that's 2 cards that talk about acceptance. And Libra, by accepting this, you will find peace. You're going to need to be centered. You're going to need to spend time in nature as much as possible to connect to spirit and just to be balanced. Keep your chakras balanced. And then also with peace, you're going to have to be careful about your thoughts. Try to keep your thoughts very, very positive. I don't know if you can see him, but I have a new snuggle bunny over here helping me out tonight, and his name is Jake. So, this is Jake all right, now let me get to the tarot, Libra. We're starting off with Temperance in reverse, and Temperance always comes after death. If you look at the numbers on the arcana, major arcana cards, death and temperance, temperance follows death. So some kind of a death or transformation occurred. And the second card is the Fool. So you've got your bags packed, you're ready to go. You're off on this new adventure. You're starting from fresh. You basically have a stick, a knapsack, and your little friend by your side, and you're ready to start a new adventure. Now, when doing a clarification for some of the Kipper cards, I got the Fool again twice. And so that tells me, Libra, that, sorry to keep getting my head in here, that tells me, Libra, that you guys are ready for this new start. And so, anyway, we've got, there was something that transformed or died. There was an imbalance. We started off, the first card out, which holds the most energy, started off as Temperance in reverse, which is you're not progressing. Things are out of balance. So things need to get back in the right order. But you're making that fresh start. You're also moving past feeling like you're left out in the cold. And you're putting down, there was some kind of a battle. You're putting that battle down and just saying, you know what, even if I have to say you win, that's fine. I'm putting the battle down. And at that time, you reevaluated this partnership that you were in that created these feelings, and you made the decision, I'm moving on. I believe a big part of the reason you wanted to move on is because of a lack of truth in this relationship. I do see, though, that while you've left, there is also something I believe that you're considering coming back to, because I have the Eight of Cups in reverse and I have the Four of Cups in reverse side by side. So someone, I believe, is looking back to the past because there was an opportunity, a partnership or love opportunity presented to them in the past, and they weren't interested, or they ignored it, or something along that line. But now they're interested in pursuing this. That is followed by the Page of Wands. That is followed by the Eight of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of fast communication, very passionate communication. Death reverse is the third card of something going back, something coming back that you thought was done and gone, coming back from the past. So there is definitely going to be a person or a thing that's going to be returning back. Now that's next to the High Priestess. So that would either mean that this person, in deciding to revisit this partnership from the past, either is using their intuition, or it's possible that they're making a return to someone who is a High Priestess. There's obviously a very passionate energy between you and your person. Again, another ace. So we're talking about new beginnings with the Fool and this. We have the Hangman in reverse. So you've spent time contemplating, and I think you're ready to, to go out and apply what you've learned. Seven of Wands is a card of defense. So what you are trying to build, this new start, you are very protective over it, and you're not going to waste any time starting it, because the Chariot is here. The Chariot is fast forward movement. That is followed by the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Six of Cups crossed those two cards. So I believe someone is opening up. Someone is beginning to open up. They were a little bit on the closed side. And they're reminiscing, I think, about the situation from the past, which, again, the past is coming back. So they're opening up, they're warming up to somebody from their past, and with some fond memories. And they're thinking about the interchange between you and this person. It must have been a very balanced relationship, because we have the Six of Pentacles upright. But we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse here, next to the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. That, to me, means this person has been extremely strategic, I think, about making this return. And that's why, not so much a deception, but just really putting a lot of thought into how this is going to be carried out, because I believe this person really wants success. They want this Ten of Pentacles, and they want, oh, this is another new start here with an Ace of Pentacles. So Libra, there's a lot of new start, new energy in your cards. Now, there are some of you that are in a position now to where that I think you're beginning to see everything that glitters is not gold, and you're beginning to really look at the inside of someone to get a better idea of who they are. There's been something that has caused you to have to persevere, but I see there's a little bit of complacency coming in. So I think you're getting a little weary and tired, of having to battle whatever it is you're battling. But you're going to come across, there's going to be a discovery. There's going to be a discovery that you come across. And I believe you're going to have this discovery by meditation or prayer. I think that's how it's going to come to you. I see a lack of expansion. Even though I see passion, I have passion here, I have passion here. For some reason, it's just not growing. It's not expanding. And then I see that we have the mysticism card and we have justice in reverse. So I believe that someone is, I believe, either expanding their connection to God, or they are trying to get on their spiritual path, in getting that started. They're having a difficult time of it at the moment, but I think that this will work out. It's just a very difficult road to follow. Someone here, though, is lacking gratitude, because the gratitude card is in reverse. It's possibly in Aquarius. It does not have to be. And I think the reason that perhaps they're not grateful now is they might have just encountered a great loss of money. So if that's the case, continue to be grateful. Regardless of what is in front of you, be grateful, because look around. I guarantee you're going to be able to find many things if you just take the time and look around, truly look around, and you'll see the many blessings that you have. So anyway, let me get back to this. There is, you made the discovery. I believe that you got through prayer and meditation. I think you're a little bit sad that things are not expanding. Whatever this idea or this person, something's not expanding, and it is making you sad. Again, let's see, could be an Aquarius, losing a little bit of money. You're at a point, though, I think you're turning a corner, Libra, because you're beginning to kind of accept this whole situation for what it is as a learning experience on your spiritual path, even though you have definitely suffered grief. I see that forgiveness has not been given. Now, this is an individual choice, and to say that you forgive someone does not mean that you necessarily have to take them back. But I will state from personal experience that forgiveness truly is freedom. And when you don't forgive someone, you harbor a grudge often, and that grudge eats away at you. And, that's energy that could have been put towards something else, towards you enjoying yourself, or sharing something with a friend, or laughing with a friend, or, that energy could have been towards something much, much more productive. So, what is it they say? To err is human, to forgive is divine. So just be aware of that. It doesn't mean you have to take them back, but forgiveness is freeing for both the person you're dealing with as well as yourself. And Libra, in the end, that is going to give you a great deal of wisdom. So just bear that in mind. These are just recommendations. Spirit said you have free will. These are just Spirit's recommendations. Now, I do show a lot of you, too, have had a very dry period with respect to several different things in your life. I think it's been a most difficult time. And I see also that you're going to need to shield yourself. It's going to be very important to clear your energy periodically. Keep yourself in good health. Keep your chakras balanced. Have positive thoughts. Focus on positive thoughts. You're going to need to keep yourself as energetically balanced and clear as possible at this time. And I believe that you're going to be able to do it because you've got the Earth card and the Water card, and in between that, Hero. So it's going to be difficult, but I see success here because we've got a laurel wreath. So you're going to be able to You're going to be able to make this happen. You're going to be able to be balanced. You're going to be able to be grounded, and you're going to be in the flow. But I think what makes a huge difference here, Libra, is you're also using your intuition. Very much using your intuition. Now, this is one more card I want to read from the book. It's called Non-Duality, but it's in reverse. This is also a really, really great card. Oh, forgive me. Here goes my phone. Apologies. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let me get that non-duality card. Oh, this is the wrong book. Oh, I'm going to have to run and grab that book. Excuse me, just one second. Okay, I am back. Now, this is the card non-duality. It says they're talking about fear and lack, and they're saying that is a lower vibration. Henceforth, it is the heaviness that often becomes your daily experience in this world. When you give in to the same process of duality, you add your own energies to this experience, and because of your power, you can become your own worst enemy. Energy follows intention, and what you intend becomes your reality. The practice of positive thought and affirmation can be very helpful. So basically, that's what they're saying here. Now, there's a ghost here, which represents a past person that is on top of this. So I believe this past person is going to bring in a lot of the dynamics of this energy here. And I believe this is also going to be an end to a cycle for you, Libra, the end of a major cycle in life, indeed. I do think, though, that there's going to be a situation in which people are going to be gossiping about you. If that's the case, pay it no mind. You know what the truth is, and I say just go with the truth and just let them do what they're doing. There has been a discovery, though, that you've come across, Libra, because we have both a lamp on top of discovery. And this is your card here too, Libra. Your little glyph on your icon showed up under discovery. So there's something very important, I think, that's going to be monumental in your life that you have come across. And again, this won't resonate with all Librans, but many of you. When we go to the Kipper deck, there is a message of concern that is going to pertain to a main male. Now, I don't know if this official person, for some reason, I feel like this really is more like a father figure that perhaps passed away, that is connecting with this main male. And I think this person is telling someone about the experiences they've had with this connection to possibly a father figure. This is my little clarifier for intuition. So I think something has come down pertaining to that through your intuition. And we have a situation where at this point in time, I believe that there is a person who is considering marriage, but it's possible that children are an issue with respect to this marriage going forth, and the other issue is a place to reside. And you're looking for your pathway. You're wanting to have a close, intimate talk with someone to finally put something to rest and to get answers to things I believe that you didn't have. And that's going to take a lot of burden off of your back. There's also, though, going to be a message. I think there's someone that you know or yourself possibly have come across some issues pertaining to poor health. Always be sure to check with your doctor, absolutely. And do things in your life as much as you can to help your health, even if it's baby steps. Do take steps in that direction. Now, when I clarified, I got the Emperor, the Fool, the Ten of Cups, and the Magician. And that is like a great lineup for new things starting. Ten of Cups is, fulfillment in love. It's a starting over as well because it's a 10, so that means you're kind of starting over. You have the Magician, which is manifestation, and you have a person, an emperor, a boss, ready for this new start. This looks very wonderful. Now, I do have a few other cards. Libra, I believe that many of you, there's been some very important lessons that you've learned that have in turn that are leading to your stability at present. I do see that, you started off here, and I think there was a lack of gratitude, but I believe that you're beginning to be more grateful. Perhaps you see what you truly have around you, and that has made you become more grateful than you were. There is something, though, that you're still not letting go of that is not for your higher purpose. And so Spirit is saying, examine what that is and then release it. If it's not serving your higher purpose, release it. Be honest with yourself when you're looking things over about what you need to change in your life. And I see a lack of compromise here. Compromise is needed anytime you're dealing with other people. So always see if you can find something that benefits everyone involved. There will be a journey ahead for you as well, Libra. So be expecting that. When I pull from my Sufi deck, I have Surrender with Joy, Work of Art. It's saying make your life a work of art. This is in reverse, Time to Play. So Libra, many of you are not taking enough time. You're working too much. Spirit's saying that you need to take time to rest. Spirit is also saying that many of you need to face your fears at this time to have that forward movement towards a union of love, Libra, and the gift of freedom. And what I was telling you about forgiveness in reverse, forgiveness does lead to freedom. So one more deck of cards I have for you, and that's some angel numbers, Libra. The first card out is 1010, sign of a new path awaits. Let your soul grow and trust in new beginnings. 313, sign of optimism. Embrace the positive changes coming. 1414, sign to remain positive. It says, purging negativity in life as you level up. 222, sign of expansion. Your spirit, mind, and soul are growing. And 122, sign to release doubt and fear. Time to let go of what is holding you back. And by golly, if it did not say it here too, I cannot make it up, guys. Another second message from Spirit to release your fears so that you can have this forward movement. So Libra, this is what I have from Spirit tonight for you, and I hope it has proved helpful and comforting. And I send you all light, love, and blessings, and I say, shine bright all and be kind, my friends. God bless.